Hello everyone, welcome to A Greener Earth. Today we're going to tell you about the Cop26 Climate Summit, which is actually happening right now. So what is Cop26? Every year in the UK, world leaders talk about fighting climate change at the COP Climate Summit, it's the 26th this year, so it's Cop26. In the first few days, a group of Earth's 20 leading countries, G20, talk about using green energy and reducing their fossil fuel emissions. Since we are putting way too much CO2 in the atmosphere, and that amount needs to be reduced, if we want to survive, be healthy, and help the Earth be healthy, this conference is very important. We're going to start going green, and hopefully COP26 will convince countries to do that. Why is COP26 so important? As you know, global warming is a big problem, and the global temperatures are rising and have risen by 2 degrees in the past 20 years. This may not seem like a big deal, but that is 2 degrees more than how much it should have risen. COP26 is important because several world leaders come together to talk about fighting climate change. This is important because they can discuss important issues and how to resolve them. This is important because it will help restore the wildlife and our planet. Here's a quote by Sir David Attenborough. You can pause the video now and read the quote. I'll give you a few seconds to do so. We need to work together if we're going to win the fight against extreme climate change. This is why. People have been working to fight climate change for a long time, but they have not been able to win the fight because they have been working alone. They have worked alone because others weren't willing to help them. If we work together, we can heal the earth and save ourselves. We can help the earth by using renewable energy instead of coal, oil, and natural gas. Countries will start using renewable energy if we finalize the Paris Agreement. 1.5 degrees is important because our goal is to keep global warming in reach of 1.5 degrees. This is important because keeping climate change within 1.5 degrees will help with deforestation, stop using coal and gas cars, and other things that are bad for the environment. This is because in order to keep this within 1.5 degrees, we have to stop or at least drastically slow down our carbon emissions. Our goal is to cut emissions in half by 2030, which will help us reach 1.5 degrees climate change. When this happens, global warming will be much more in control and the world will be less of a concern. A lot of companies are trying to heal Earth and go green. Some of these companies are IKEA, Schneider Electric, L'Oreal, Nextra Energy, Patagonia, and Nike. These companies are trying to heal our Earth and helping us stay healthy and survive by lowering their carbon footprint. They're doing this by using sustainable materials because their products and packaging are recyclable and are made out of recyclable materials. Emitting less carbon via transportation, for example, using electric vehicles and shipping, and also inspiring others to follow them. Here are 4 things that you can do to get involved and help our Earth. The first thing you can do is organize peaceful protests in your community with friends, family, or anyone else you know. The second thing you can do is spread the word about climate change to political leaders. You can email them, write letters to them. And the third thing you can do is recycle and compost. Recycling and composting takes little to no time and makes it so that things can be reused and don't get burned in landfills around the world. Last but not least, you can do your part. This means turning off lights around the house and riding a bike to places or even having meatless Mondays. The world is getting warmer at a fast rate. We need to go to sustainable energy as soon as possible. In 1960, the global surface temperature was 56.18 degrees Fahrenheit. In 1980, the temperature was 57.52 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a big rise in 20 years, and what's surprising? In 2000, it got worse. The temperature was 58.12 degrees Fahrenheit. And if you're right now thinking that those are too high, in 2020, the temperature was 60.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Scientists think that if we do not act, this will only get worse and worse and worse, until the point where we will not be able to survive. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or feedback, make sure to put them in the comment section below. Oh, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe and goodbye.